This is the new Modbus Simulator interface, rebuilt like the tools you already live in. A command toolbar on top, connection and pole explorers on the left, a register inspector on the right, and a log dock at the bottom. Everything you need for a full day of protocol work in one dense, dark workspace. Let me walk you through all of it, live. First, connecting. TCP, serial RTU, ASCII, or UDP, all from one panel. I'll type the IP and port of a device and hit connect. The simulator verifies the device really answers before it says connected, and the moment it does, for default poles are created automatically, coils, discrete inputs, holding registers, input registers. And note the new disconnect button, right where you connected. The all addresses view. Every address from every pole in one live grid, for 100 of them here. Each Modbus table gets its own color stripe, coils, discrete, input, holding. Green pills mark writable registers, gray means read only, so you can tell at a glance what you're allowed to touch. Values flash as they change, and the grid stays smooth because only changed rows repaint. Finding one register in thousands. Filter chips narrow to a single table. Writable only hides everything you can't write, and the address search matches raw, one-based, and modicon numbering. Type 64, and you get address 64 in every representation. You can also slow the whole view down or speed it up with the refresh rate control and export the lot to CSV. Click any row and the register inspector fills in on the right. Identity, modicon address, 0 based offset, hex offset, table, and slave. The live value in signed, hex, and binary at once. Which pole it comes from, its range and interval. One click, every representation of that register, no math in your head. Writing. Double-click a writable row and the write dialog opens with the write function code already selected. Type the value, write, and watch it come back on the next pole cycle. That's the device confirming it, not the UI pretending. You can also edit the value cell directly in the grid or use the FC23 dialog for combined read-write in one transaction. Charts. Pick addresses and watch them stream. Drag to zoom into a window, double-click to reset. The legend keeps last, min, max, and average per series, and you can toggle series or export the chart as an image or CSV for a report. The communication log, rebuilt like a protocol analyzer. One row per frame, direction, slave, function code, address, the raw hex payload, CRC status, and the response time in milliseconds. Filter by function code, slave, or errors. Click any frame and it decodes fully. Header, PDU, every field explained. When something's wrong on the wire, this is where you see it. The bottom dock keeps the log in view while you work in any tab. Events tracks connections and pole starts. Errors collects failures in one place, and statistics counts requests and responses per connection with the percentage answered, your packet loss meter for the bench. Every action in the app is one keystroke away. Ctrl+Shift+P opens the command palette. Type a few letters, hit enter. Connect, write, scanner, charts, theme, all of it. If you know VS Code, you already know how to drive this. The simulator is also the device. Switch to slave mode, pick a port, and start. It now answers as a real Modbus slave, and the register editor lets you shape the data, fill blocks with sequences, or set single values, so your PLC or SCADA reads exactly what you want it to read. Master and slave in one tool means you can test both sides with no hardware at all. Prefer a bright bench. One command flips the whole workspace to a light theme, Same layout, same density, same everything. And it remembers your choice. That's the new Modbus Simulator. Master and slave for transports, live grids, charts, a real protocol analyzer, and a keyboard-driven industrial UI. Get the 30-day free trial at modbussimulator.com. Link in the description.